Aquarius, and welcome to your year ahead tarot reading. I want to thank you for joining me, and if you have subscribed, liked, and watched these videos in the past year, thank you very much. And we're just going to get started here with your reading. So the first card we're going to be looking at, Aquarius, is a summary of the year that's passed. So a summary basically of 2021. And we have the Judgment card coming out. So with the Judgment card, it's basically like you had to make a decision. This is kind of like, you know, being resurrected, being reborn, being like everything kind of being rejuvenated and starting new here for you in 2021. You had to make maybe some judgment calls, some really big decisions in 2021 here, Aquarius. I'm just going to get a clarifier cards. We're going to get some clarifier cards on your reading here. So let's see here what this Judgment card will get a clarifier. Oh my goodness. And yeah, we've got the Fool. So a lot of you had fresh new beginnings, brand new starts in 2021. You know, you made some maybe important decisions leading you to brand new starts in 2021 is the overall summary of your year that's gone by. Now we're just going to get an overall look at your career. This next card is going to have an overall look of your career for 2022. Too many cards. So how is your career going to go in 2022 for Aquarius? Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. So I feel like here there's, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of research. You're going to be doing a lot of investigating and finding out and just kind of a lot of learning here. There could be somebody, you know, you feel a little bit that's maybe, I'm not trying to be rude, but kind of maybe somebody that's got negative talk at work and this kind of thing, or communicates to you in a fashion that is a little bit, you know, just kind of not very subtle and just kind of out there a little bit. So let's just get a clarifier for that. But yeah, doing some research and education and things like that, learning. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So here, these are two people maybe that could be significant in your career, an air sign and a water sign maybe specifically. But with this King of Swords, it's like this telling you to use your discernment. It's also kind of leveling up, I feel too. Like once you do this, you're leveling up once you do this education and you do this investigation and learning kind of thing. And with the Queen of Cups here, sometimes your emotions maybe are going to get involved, but you know, you're a very compassionate person, and you have a lot of self-compassion and compassion for others when it comes to your career and work. How about your finances, your overall look for your finances? And we got the Fool coming out in reverse. So I feel like almost like the new start that you had, now you're kind of, it's like you're not looking or taking off before you, not looking before you leap kind of thing. And now maybe there's something coming in with your finances that this new start is kind of affecting, but we'll get some clarifier cards on that. So yeah, you're not wanting to change anything really when it comes to finances. You're wanting, maybe things are just fine the way they are. You're not wanting to have blind faith in a situation. And we have the Queen of Swords coming out and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you're cutting off situations with your finances that don't serve you. You're really maybe evaluating things and trying to minimize things when it comes to your finances, but you are doing this, you know, you are able to maintain balance. It's not like an overabundance of finances in 2022, but you are able to remain balanced, especially if you cut out things that don't really serve you, like the excess items of stuff maybe, and, you know, cut down on some expenses type of thing. Let's see what's coming in for love for you, Aquarius. Wow, we have the Sun. So this is like a lot of positivity. This is happiness. This is kind of like a blissful situation when it comes to your love life. You could be meeting a Leo here for some of you that aren't involved with someone, but with the Sun card coming out, it's like this blissfulness, this happiness, this, you know, just contentment here with the Sun card, most beautiful card in the deck. I'll just get a clarifier on the Sun card for you in regards to your love life for 2022, Aquarius. Have a look here and see what we have to clarify this Sun card. And we have the Ace of Swords. So here you're getting some communication that makes you really happy because someone is like really being truthful and clear, and maybe this is you being truthful and honest with yourself when it comes to your love and relationships. And you know, overall the energy is very happy and blissful when it comes to love. Now we're going to look at your family situation, your family, friends, relationships, that kind of thing. What's the overall energy for 2022 for Aquarius? And we have the 9 of Wands. So, you know, sometimes there's going to be maybe something coming in over the year that you're feeling a little bit drained, like you're putting in a lot of energy and effort here when it comes to your family. And you're feeling a little bit defeated, maybe, and a little bit exhausted from, you know, maybe some issues. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers on that family situation for you, Aquarius. Thank you. Wow, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you're being super generous to family, but you're a little bit burdened by this. You know, you could use some equal give and take here in the situation. You know, you're always giving to a situation, but you could use some reciprocation back when it comes to your family, whether that's your direct children, your siblings, that kind of thing. You could definitely use some reciprocation here. So let's look at what is going on for you spiritually. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this to me is just like, you know where your loyalties lie. You already have, you know, your path set out, how you want to envision your spirituality. And you're just, you know, steadily moving towards that. You know, you have a good idea. You're loyal. You're keeping your commitments when it comes to that, whether that be to yourself or others, Aquarius. But yeah, it looks very slow and steady towards, you know, your spiritual goals and path. Okay, and the clarifier is you kind of maybe have a lot of choices and you're really undecided maybe, but you are slowly, steadily moving towards, you know, maybe making a decision regarding which spiritual path to choose. But I feel like there's a little bit of confusion here, but you know, you have these, you're loyal to certain beliefs already, and so you're just going to slowly, you know, tread that path, even though maybe some other things come in that make it a little bit confusing, or a little bit like there's lots of other choices coming in that you're going to contemplate here in 2022. Now we're just going to look at the months. So we're going to look at January to March. So what's the overall energy for January to March for Aquarius? And we have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is like putting in a lot of hard work. You're investing your time, your energy into a situation and kind of waiting to reap the rewards here from January to March. So it's that slow, steady energy of, you know, putting in effort, Aquarius, during this time frame. And we have the Emperor. So yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries during this time frame as well. But from January to March, you're going to be feeling like in control. You have everything together and you're just slowly building your empire here, Aquarius. How about April to June? What is the overall energy from April to June for our Aquarius? Let's see. Wow, we have the World. So I feel like in April to June, you may be traveling for some of you. You're going on a trip, but you could also be victorious over a situation, ending of a cycle. Maybe this is about how you're thinking or, you know, this type of thing. But there's an ending maybe to a cycle here, but this is also some of you traveling. Let's get some clarifier on the April to June. You might be making travel plans, that kind of thing. And we have the Tower coming out in reverse. So this is like, you know, maybe a little bit of minor setbacks, a little bit of minor upset when it comes to maybe people that you're dealing with at a distance, or also, you know, travel plans during this time frame. There could be a little bit of a mix-up or an upset with your travel plans from April to June. How about July to September? What's going on July to September for Aquarius? Oh my goodness. July to September looks like you are going to be busy working here. So this is like feeling burdened, not asking people for help, but definitely, you know, really working hard here, Aquarius, during this time frame. So that's you hard at work. Interesting. Okay, we'll get a clarifier on that 10 of Wands for you. Thank you. We have the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo during this time frame from July to September, but it's like a lot of hard work here. I feel like you're going to really buckle down and do some work, and maybe feeling like you're too busy, like you're just keeping too busy, like it's a very busy time frame and you need some time for inner reflection here. And then bringing out the year from October to December, what does that look like for our Aquariuses? October to December. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Cups coming out for your October till December. So I feel like you're very focused on money during this time frame, like a little bit being almost to the point where you're being miserly, or maybe a little bit greedy, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. But the Nine of Cups, because you really want your wishes, you really want to have that stability, you really want things to go in your favor when it comes to your finances near the end of the year. But this could be a wish fulfillment coming in here near the end of the year too. Let's just get a clarifier on this King of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, so this is kind of like, I feel like this is like inner conflict, or you might be having conflicts with others around finances, and you're just really, you know, focused on that during this time frame from October to December. And what about the Nine of Cups? There's a wish fulfillment coming in here for you, Aquarius, during the last 3 months. Look at this. This is your card, isn't it? So the Star coming out. So yes, beautiful ending to the year for you here with this. You're getting your wishes fulfilled after this difficulties. You get a wish granted here at the end of the year. So beautiful to see. Now the next card we're going to be looking at, Aquarius, is your biggest obstacle that you can face in 2022. The biggest obstacle that you could potentially face here in 2022. We'll get a card for that, please. The biggest obstacle. What is the biggest obstacle that Aquarius can face? Okay. Wow. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups as your biggest obstacle. So I'm seeing this as a self-love, or like love. You're wanting love, and it's kind of like getting out there and putting yourself out there in the right place in the right time is your biggest obstacle. So love of yourself, and just going out and spending time with friends, and like especially maybe during this July to September is this busy, you got to keep busy kind of thing. And it's the self-love too. Like you really have to appreciate yourself here. There's going to be inner conflict maybe near the end of the year. And, you have to have that enough. And then you're not suspicious of others too. When I see the Three of Cups, sometimes I feel like, you may feel that other people are involved, or you don't have a high enough self-worth if that is in your challenge position. So how are you going to tackle this? How are you going to tackle this, Aquarius, throughout the year here? And we have the Six of Wands. Well, that's beautiful. So this is, you have to hold yourself in high regard. You are victorious over your situation here. And sorry about that, Aquarius. I had to take a phone call. So yeah, your biggest overall way to how to tackle that, about this, maybe lack of self-love and things like that, is just hold yourself in high regard. Take time to hold yourself that way and appreciate your good points, your good values, your good qualities, right? So yeah, that is that card. So then we're just going to be looking at, the next card we're going to be looking at is an overview of the year ahead for you, an overview of the year for, we'll get some clarifiers, I think, first on these cards though. So just to clarify, this Three of Cups, please. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords. So, you could be just kind of doing research again here with this Page of Swords, or you have someone in your friends group maybe that is kind of plays you down or puts you down, as something maybe to be aware of that's going to be a bit challenging. And what about this Ace of Cups for you, Aquarius? What about this Ace of Cups for you? We have the World card and then the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, so this is like you need to complete a cycle of self-love, self-care, that kind of thing here with this Nine of Pentacles coming out. And the World is like, it's completion of maybe of an old cycle of negative self-doubts and things like that. But really got to put yourself out there. You're going to be, challenged maybe with your independence and that kind of thing, and completing old cycles here. But the way to overcome that is hold yourself in high regard, Aquarius. Recognize your abilities here. And we have the Knight of Swords coming in. And so you got to take some action towards that. I feel like you really have to make, conscious effort, take action towards holding yourself, in develop some practices, whether of self-care during the year 2022. So let's just get some overall advice for you that's going to be maybe would be helpful to keep in mind through the coming year, going into the coming year here. We have music for manifesting, and I'll just get one more. So set your sights higher. So set your sights higher says increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So there might be a situation where you feel like it's okay to settle, but it's telling you not to. So music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. So let's get a little bit more message on set your sights higher here. set your sights higher for Aquarius. Here we go. So we'll just read you the message here. So this card indicates you've been trying to rationalize that some situation is okay when it isn't. You've settled for less than you desire and for much less than you deserve. You don't need to compromise. Heaven will help you heal or will replace troubling situations in your life. All you need to do is ask for heaven's help and then adhere to guidance that results. Take time today to visualize and dream about your true heart's desires. Don't worry about being disappointed. You deserve a great life and you have the power and the heavenly help to accomplish it. Fear and worry slow down your manifestation, so keep releasing all cares and doubts to the heavens. So you may feel intimidated by moving up a higher plateau in your journey. However, you have heaven's reassurance that you're ready. Reach for the stars. Know that you're qualified and deserving of these gifts and open your arms to receive them here, Aquarius. And yeah, at the end of the year, you will be receiving some gifts and that wish fulfillment coming in here with the Star and the Nine of Cups. So that is the reading I have for you, Aquarius. Again, I really want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. I want to wish you all the best in the new year here, and I will see you in the beginning of January.